Hello, welcome to Anascarlex Recap. In a world beset by dragons, a prodigy dragon hunter named Leonica and her assistant Ragna strive to help drive back the omnipresent threat the dragons pose. But when Ragna receives a vision that depicts Leonica's death, he sets out on a path that will change the course of his world. Despite the violent nature of their lives, Leonica and Ragna seem to have it pretty good as our story opens. Leonica's massive strength is impressive, especially given that she is only 12. She's able to crush any threat with ease, earning her the nickname, the Prodigy. While Ragna accompanies her on her hunts, he acts more like a cheer squad than anything else. With no combat prowess, Ragna is saved by Leonica in their opening with a dragon in a manner that implies this is a common occurrence. When the duo returns to town, we find other dragon hunters who look down on Ragna, most notably Sykes Charluk, the second-rated dragon hunter in the city. Claiming Ragna to be nothing more than baggage that is weighing Leonica down, he incites the Wraith of the Prodigy as she challenges any person in the local guild to join her in her quest to slay every last dragon on the planet. When only Ragna takes up the challenge, the audience gets its first look at the level of devotion Ragna has for the girl he identifies as his hero. It won't be the last. At several points we get glimpses of Ragna's painful past. Having lost his parents at a young age to dragons, Ragna blamed himself and his weakness, eventually coming to believe he causes hurt to all who are near him. Leonica saved him from his despair and earned his undying gratitude through her kindness to him. This leads us to the one major stumble Ragna Crimson episodes 1 to 2 has in its opening narrative. As the pair leave the tavern, it is insinuated that when they get home the duo are going to take a bath together. Given that Leonica and Ragna are 12 and 16 respectively, this would make this prospect uncomfortable even if they were siblings. While there is no explicit romantic element displayed between the two during the episodes, how much Ragna cares about Leonica is expressed throughout the narrative, adding a potential further layer of concern. Thankfully, by the time episode 2 ends, the prospect of this unfortunate situation coming up again feels unlikely. As Ragna dreams, he is visited by a haunting nightmare that shows him scenes of Leonica's brutal death and his inability to stop it. Waking in a cold sweat, Ragna can't shake the feeling that the disturbing images are far more than a nightmare and resolve to get stronger so he can protect Leonica. However, his time to improve is far shorter than he thinks. Before long, a nearby city is reported destroyed and the horde of dragons responsible are heading for them next. The onslaught upon the city is brutal, with even Leonica meeting her match when she is confronted by Grimwald, a mighty dragon, yet the lowest of what are known as superior dragons. Fearing that Leonica will be slain by this powerful foe, Ragna throws himself into the fray, only to be sent careening into a nearby river. While sinking into the water, he is visited by the mysterious figure from his dreams, who identifies himself as Ragna's future self. This moment is the crux that Ragna Crimson episodes 1 to 2 larger plot turns on and sets the stage for the rest of the series. His future self reveals the terrible events to come for Ragna after Leonica's death. He will fight and butcher dragons until he achieves powers beyond any human before him, but by the time he can wield this great strength, there is nothing left to protect. Raging at this fate, Ragna demands his future self give him this power so he can save Leonica and prevent this future from happening. As luck would have it, that is precisely what future Ragna had planned to do. When Ragna awakens, Silver Link delivers his new powers in some truly stunning visual ways. While the camera work and art design themselves are not as stylized as some of the most eye-catching anime running right now, the production nevertheless completely delivers on how it emphasizes Ragna's new overwhelming might. Enemies are reduced to dust before him, and even the mighty Grimwald is a mere afterthought for the newly powered hero. Rarely has a character transformation delivered such an awe-inspiring and terrible effect. It's a sight to behold, but it seems that Ragna's new powers come with some cost, and shortly after the battle is won, Ragna collapses into a deep sleep, exhausted by what he has just put his body through. As he recovers from his battle, the city once more finds itself beset as giant vines pour from the nearby forest, ending the series' double-sized opening on a tense note. Please like